So we're currently at day 5 with no hockey, and it's been very, very boring. But today, for the first time, we actually have a bit of an update on when NHL hockey could return again. Earlier today, there was this player proposal schedule that came out. I'm assuming this is what the players would like. It's not confirmed, it's not going to happen, but it's definitely interesting, and I'm going to talk about it here on this video. So training camp would start early July. I would assume that's just, to get everyone's legs back after, 3 months, 4 months with no hockey. Then they plan on finishing the season late July. They plan on starting the playoffs in August through September, draft free agency in October, and then the next season would start in November. And you know what? I don't mind this at all. Summer hockey might be kind of fun, It's definitely going to be something different, but honestly, I'll do anything as long as they don't cancel the season. I just think that's going to be the biggest letdown. If we come to a point where they say we can't continue this, we're just going to start up next year, Just going through this without, awarding a champion would be a complete disaster, a complete heartbreak. So, this, if it does happen, would be the best, as long as we get a champion, The one thing I'll disagree with is the fact that they're putting a training camp and they plan on finishing the regular season in that month of July. Now, obviously, if you're starting up everything in July, you don't have the most time on your hands. You want to kind of get through the thing as quick as you can. I think that training camp and the regular season is almost a waste of a thing. Just go straight to the playoffs. Now, I get the training camp. If you want to have a little week training camp thing just to get everyone's legs back, go ahead. But that regular season thing I think is just, now I know for teams that are a point out, they want it the most, make the playoffs, have a chance to make the playoffs. I just think there's no time for that. Maybe do the thing where you put more teams in the playoffs. I read a report about that. Maybe do something like that, because at that point, you don't have time to finish the regular season. Do that little, 7-day training camp, get everyone's legs back, and then start the playoffs as fast as possible. But in this thing, they have it starting in August, which I find so crazy, weird, because usually August is that month where it's the most boring in the NHL. You're way past the signings and the trades, that's kind of exciting. And you're not even close to October where you're, to start up the whole thing. So you're just kind of waiting for training camp to start in September. And it's the most boringest thing ever. And this August, we might have Stanley Cup playoff hockey, which is crazy. And just the fact that the Stanley Cup would be awarded in September, man, that's crazy. And then they would have the free agency and the draft and all that when we would normally be starting up the next year. It's all over the place. But obviously with this coronavirus, we have to, adjust, right? We have to, like I said, at least they're not canceling the season. I'll much rather do this rather than just then pull the plug on the whole season. And of course, the next season would be on pace to start in November, which I find very kind of crazy. What would they do? Would they shorten the season? Would they just fit everything, take out the bye week, take out the All-Star weekend, more back-to-backs, which would honestly suck. I definitely don't see them shortening the season. I think that's the last thing they would want to do, because that would have them losing money if you shorten it. So I think they're going to try their best to fill in all 82 games. They'll either just, like I said, put more back-to-backs, maybe take out the bye week, and then maybe they start that playoff run a little later too, right? Because remember the shortened season in 2013, I believe the playoffs started in late April, maybe even early May. So again, they could do something like that. It's not the end of the world. The one thing I will say, this definitely excites me because, we were supposed to have Jake Guentzel out till like the 3rd round. And if we started in August, Jake Guentzel's going to be more than ready from day 1. This is a difference maker. It could be the difference from maybe the Penguins losing in the 1st or 2nd round to maybe that could just be that extra piece that helps the Penguins go all the way now. Again, a lot needs to go right to win a cup, but definitely having a guy like Jake Guentzel in your lineup at 100% helps your chances way, way more. So that's going to wrap up this video. Again, this is nothing official. It's honestly just speculation at this point, but I find it fun. We're definitely going to have a weird finish to the season this year if they plan on bringing it back, which I hope. Again, there's no videos to make, so I'm going to keep making videos like this, just updating you guys with what's happening. With every little update that comes out, I'll talk about it. And also I might start some off-season type topics, such as player grades, all that good stuff within the next few days, because obviously it looks like hockey's not coming back anytime soon. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.